So hey guys, today we are going to solve Leetcode's daily question, smallest number with all set bits. So here we are given a number n, and now we need to find such a number which is greater than or equal to n. Suppose that number is x. We need to find x greater than or equals to n such that all bits are set. Like it must be of the format 1 1 1 1 and dot 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 1. In this format it must be there. So how can we do that? First of all, we need to know one thing, that anything raised to the power 2 is of the format 1 0 0 0 dot 0, and if we subtract 1 from it, then it will always become 1 1 1 1 type of format. Okay, so from here one thing is clear, that we need to find the nearest power of 2. Like for example, let's example n is equals to 5. We'll find the nearest power of 2. How can we find nearest power of 2? Log base 2 5, right? So this will give us 2. If now this is also important, if we are storing it in an int, then it will give us 2. If we are storing it in a float, then log base 2 5 will return us 2 point something, right? Now here is the part, we need 2, then we will increment 2 by just 1 3, and then we'll just return 2 to the power 3 minus 1 is what? 7. Now let me explain this part to you, why we are doing 2 to the power 3 minus 1. First of all, one thing is clear, why are we doing 2 to the power 2? To find the nearest power of 2, just smaller, but we need just greater than or equal to, so that's why we are incrementing this 2 part by 1. So 2 plus 1 is what? 3, and 2 to the power 3 is what? 8, which is 1 0 0 0, right? Now if we do decrement it by 1, then it will become 1 1 1. So that's our answer. Simple. Let us take another example. Let us take it 10. N is equals to 10. Now we will find log base 2 of 10. We'll store it in a float, right? It will become 3 point something, right? Now this 3 point something is there. We'll see it is 3. We will just increment 3 plus plus is equals to 4. Then we will just calculate 2 to the power 4. It is 16. Now decrement 16 by 1 is what? 15. Why we are decrementing? Because this is of the format 1 0 0 0 0, and by decrementing 1 we will just get of the form 1 1 1 1, like that. So in this way we can solve this question. Now let me code this up. So first of all, we will just, let's say, float x1 is equals to log n log 2. I will also explain this part. Why am I doing log x upon log 2? I hope that you might have learned this theorem, that log x base 2 can be written as log x upon log 2. Base can be anything, but the base must be same in numerator and denominator. So that's why, because I don't know if in C++ we have a default logarithmic operation in STL, so that it takes default base as 2. Okay, so let's continue. Now here what we have found the nearest smallest number, smallest power of 2. Now we will now int x2 is equals to x1. Let us just declare it as x1. We'll just increment x1 by 1, right? Now we'll just return power of 2 comma x1 minus 1. That's it, right? So that was the daily question. It was pretty basic. Now one more thing, that यहाँ पे तुम लोग bit manipulation भी use कर सकते हो. Like I'm calculating power here, so you can also do right shift, left shift, stuffs like that. Okay, thank you.